Being out of work is tough at the best of times. But if you're struggling with homelessness or addiction, maybe even with a criminal record, well then getting your life back on track must seem virtually impossible. But now a one-of-a-kind recruitment agency is working with the long-term troubled jobless in an attempt to overcome resistance from employers and get these people into jobs with real prospects. Derek lives in South London. He was on the streets for 2 years until homeless agency Thames Reach found him his flat.
Yes, ready for the day.
2 years at my present address, and before that I was in hostels and all sorts of accommodation just for people who've been sleeping rough. Before that I was on the streets for 3 years. Yeah, because my family are back in West Africa, Sierra Leone.
Forest Hill Station, London Road.
I've been looking for work. I've been unemployed for over 36 months, so yes, this is long-term unemployment.
4 months ago, Derek decided to sign up with a brand new agency working with the long-term unemployed. Called Clean Slate, based at a new employment centre in Southwark run by Thames Reach, their aim is to get 33% of their long-term clients into jobs.
We are an employment agency where we don't care about anybody's isms, which is being unemployed, again drug abuse, or being in prison. You come down here with a clean slate, a fresh new start, new beginning. We're going to do a little scenario which is called the fox and the hedgehog.
They start with role play to break the ice and find out about the clients.
If I do get the job, I'll be like a fox rushing to accept the position.
Adrian was homeless and is now looking for work.
This is my first meeting with these guys, so I can't say too much really, but what I'm hoping to get into is either something in the hospitality industry or something in the entertainment world.
With no recent experience in the workplace, they know finding work for Derek will be tough. But to give him a fighting chance, he's given work experience on reception at the Thames Reach Centre. In addition to this, the employment team has organised a series of mock interviews.
Today I've got a couple of questions for you and to establish whether you're work ready. Are you looking for full-time or part-time work?
Well, I wouldn't mind doing part-time, but mainly full-time.
So 35 hours a week?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do you have any previous experience and transferable skills?
Being punctual, being presentable. What else should I say? And a few more that I'm not thinking about, but I know exist. Okay, let me think. Okay.
Several days later, Derek's employment advisor, Lauren, gives him feedback and encouragement, as he doesn't think he showed enough confidence.
I knew that it could just go bad, you know.
You thought it would go, the whole interview would go bad?
Could go bad, yeah.
The important thing is to try to get your head back in the game, because you're kind of stumbling and you're worried about what you'd said before. So again, that's just practice.
Placing long-term unemployed people into jobs is tough, and maintaining them in them is even tougher. For Jeff Mitchell, who came to the project from the Big Issue, getting employers on board is key.
We've set ourselves up as a recruitment agency. It should be something that employers are familiar with. But as soon as we say we're representing people who are long-term unemployed, employers just see that as a big risk and a big gamble. I think the fact that the work programme isn't fulfilling its objectives is a signal why more organisations like Clean Slate are required and why our work is becoming more and more necessary. Is there a storm coming? I think there is.
To overcome this apparent reluctance to take on his clients, Jeff organises a series of meetings to canvass employers. One of the first firms to commit to the scheme is Can Mezzanine, who provide office space to charities and need security guards.
It is just a wonderful idea and something that everyone perhaps just should try to get exposed to.
Back at the academy, after the job seekers are enrolled, the employment team get to know them and find out about their particular skills.
It's a really good opportunity, and the fact that I've been given the chance to join the course and to take it further something I'm really excited about.
You've got the drop of paper there.
Adrian is now enrolled on a painting and decorating course, which Michael, his teacher, hopes will lead to a job.
It is about sort of building self-confidence and building the skills that clients are going to need if they're going to go into any kind of employment or training. So being sort of reliable and punctual. Those are probably the skills that they get apart from the practical skill.
At the Thames Reach Employment Academy, they are also planning practical courses in building and cookery, which are effectively apprenticeships.
The aim is to get a job. I think in the current climate, that is getting more and more tough.
Over the next few weeks, the employment team give Derek an intensive programme of training for interviews.
Yeah.
I've had a look at your CV, and it is, I think it's really good.
Why do you think you could do the role?
Because I'd been homeless before myself.
Once Derek is ready, the employment coordinator, Rashpal, calls him into the office. He's impressed so much on reception, she has some news of a job interview for a salaried post.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, yeah, I'll be here.
Between lessons and volunteer shifts, Derek likes to keep fit and let off steam, as he's edgy about the impending interview.
I feel like I have to sell myself, but at the same time I'm aware that there might be more suitable people for the role.
On the morning of the interview, Derek reviews his CV and goes through an online test. Then he gets ushered in. As Derek will be working with vulnerable people if he gets the job, Rashpal and Michael want to find out how he'd deal with them.
What kind of things do you think might help that person?
The tone of voice carries much more than the actual words that you say. Basically, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. To encourage, motivate, and to, the last word is to challenge, positively challenge.
After a tense wait of 15 minutes, Rashpal reappears.
Okay, so thank you for attending the interview today.
Thank you.
So we'd like to let you know what our feedback is.
Right.
We would like to offer you the post and the job.
Right. That's very good to know.
So we'll get back to you around start date.
I'm excited. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations.